Alright everyone, Justine with Blue Jay Orchids. Welcome to another episode of Orchid Wine Down Wednesday. We have Mr. Blue Jay Orchids, also known as...
Mr. Justin.
Mr. Justin. Also my husband, Justin. Oh yeah, and in case anyone didn't realize this, I'm Justine, and he's Justin, because why not? So we are drinking tonight from Keel and Curry?
Yep.
Right.
Winery, yeah, and we actually went there on one of our trips that we've gone on. And it was a real cool place. They have a lot of cool
went for your
things.
birthday.
Yeah.
And it was, what did we do? We RV'd at Margaritaville.
Yep. And so they have a lot of cool different things there. Really good food.
Yeah, you had did we both have burgers?
Yeah, I think so.
Or... Did we? Oh yeah, we had two different burgers, and then they have like grilled cheese for the kids, didn't they?
Yep, and they have the cool different flights of different things.
Yeah, we got a flight. So I'll do some pictures of that, but we're trying the sangria. So they actually sent me 4 bottles of wine to try. I reached out to them. So I guess you can say this is kind of a sponsor. They're not a full sponsor, they've sent me wine as of now. Like, I'm not paid by them. But we're going to be tasting the sangria because I don't think we tried the sangria when we went.
No.
So he's drinking his with ice. I'm drinking mine straight because I wanted to see what it tastes like. So, cheers.
Cheers.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. Not too sweet. Which I like.
We do like to drink sangria. We drink sangria quite a bit.
Yeah.
Not like a ridiculous amount, but...
Yeah, I drink 3 bottles a day.
Oh, come on. Oh, speaking of which, little disclaimer, always drink responsibly. And then also at the end of the video, we have a cute little unboxing. So at the very end, there'll be a cute little unboxing. So we're going to talk a little bit about them, which we did. And how did we hear from them? We actually heard from Roxy from Orchid 365.
Yep.
So, how'd that even happen?
I think we told her we were going to be in the area and she recommended...
she said, you need to go here.
Yeah.
And we're like, we looked it up and we're like, yeah, we're going here. I had to drag you.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
Yes. We're lucky there wasn't orchids there.
Yeah, because when we go RVing, typically I try to find places to look at orchids. Either botanical gardens, orchids, or like what else do I tend to find for us to do?
I don't know, anything that has orchids in it, she does, so.
Well, that leads us into our little point of where we get to talk about orchids and Orchid Wine Down Wednesday. He is going to help you guys understand what it's like to be an orchid support person. He's thrilled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the orchid paycheck, that's what. or the orchid money bucks.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm very proud of my wife. She does very good with orchids. So.
He won't admit it, but 1, he actually started the obsession. Mm-hmm. And 2, he actually likes them.
The first one's free, rest you gotta pay for, let me tell you.
You paid for the first one.
Oh, I did.
He has no one to blame but himself. He bought me a grocery store phalaenopsis for Mother's Day, and I don't think we ever looked back. No. I killed that one. Mm-hmm. Haven't killed very many since. That's kind of the problem why I keep getting so many, because the ones I have don't really die that much.
Yeah.
Alright, so we were talking a little bit more about them. What else did we have to say about them other than thank you guys so much for sending us the bottles. We're excited to try the other 3.
Yeah.
But we definitely like this one.
Yeah, this one's very good. Some of the best sangria I've had in a long time. And it's a very cool place too, which makes it...
Yeah, it had a really cool like farm-to-table restaurant. Mm-hmm. That was a lot of fun. And we wanted to check out the wine shop, but I don't think the kids wanted to go back inside.
No, yeah, once you get them outside, it's hard to go back inside. But
yeah, once the boys make it outside, and it's kind of nice because there is outside seating under like a little like tent patio thing. Mm-hmm. Like it was fun.
Yeah, and
they had music.
Yeah, they have a nice stage and live music, which is cool. So I would like listening to live music. So
yeah, and they have like the wine shop too.
Yeah.
And then they do tours, and they had a playground.
Yeah, but they had some animals there for the kids to look at.
Yeah, and they had like a tractor thing that our oldest was having a lot of fun with.
Cool little playground.
I mean, too bad it's a little far from us.
Yeah.
But not too far. Definitely be going back.
Yeah.
And I mean, anything else about them other than they're awesome? Also, their bottle's really cool.
Yeah.
I like how they have like the Florida on the label.
Mm-hmm.
And then their flights that they did, they had like the Florida flights too. Those are kind of cool.
Yeah.
And so I guess we can get back to the main point of the episode.
Yeah.
So how are you going to help our viewers be good orchid support people?
Just shut up and listen to your wife. That's a...
Or husband. There are guys that collect orchids too, you know.
Yeah, or husband, yes.
And what do you feel like are good things to know? Like, what would you warn people about?
Yeah, I would say just one thing. Make sure you know what you're doing. The orchids are somewhat more complicated than what people think they are, but yes and no, because I think a lot of people are scared of orchids, how they take care of orchids.
That's good. I was definitely scared at first because they are different. We could do an episode on that too. The difference between most orchids are epiphytes, which I've explained that to you before. An epiphyte is something that lives off of a host. So it's kind of like air plant. So they get their nutrients from attaching to something. And then the roots get what they need from the debris, the rain, and just the environment that they attach to, which is really interesting. Because there are host like plants that will drain the host. Epiphytes and orchids and air plants in particular typically can coexist. There's no harm. Because you've asked me that a bunch. You're like, is putting that orchid on my tree gonna hurt it? Like, don't hurt my trees. Trees are still standing.
Yep. It's every time Justine puts something on the tree, I was like, how's the tree gonna live after it's got like 65 plants on it? You know?
I don't have 65 plants on it.
No. Yeah. Being a little dramatic.
He likes to tease me.
Yeah.
But I get to tease him about his cars and the RV.
Yeah.
RVing and cars is his thing. He has his thing. Why did we both pick some of the most expensive hobbies, though?
Yeah.
One of us couldn't have picked a cheap hobby.
Yeah.
Then we have kids, too. Let's create as many expenses as possible.
Yeah. Next week, we're going to do a budgeting episode. Justine would lose half her subscribers because we wouldn't have any orchid money. Just kidding.
I think we might cut some of this out and just put like a blooper of us just teasing each other at the end at this rate.
No, yeah, but you can get some cheaper orchids from the grocery store, and if you want to get started growing orchids, and
I didn't even plan this.
Yeah.
So this is what he's talking about. He'll get me this as gifts, or as I like to say, apology orchids. But this is the type of orchid that started it all. And we call this grocery store orchids because in Florida, our local grocery store, like Publix, I think just about all of our local grocery stores, will carry this. And then there's tons of them around Mother's Day or like Valentine's Day, like any holiday basically. And it's a typical Phalaenopsis. This one was cool though because the color is very nice.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to find there. Sometimes they have really cool looking ones.
And this one was actually fragrant too, which was really cool. And he picked it out all by himself. So that is, when we say foul or grocery store orchid, most of the time we mean this. Sometimes you can find other ones at the grocery store, but most of the time it's going to be this. And then the orchids are not really in the fire. This is a TV, people.
Oh, you just burn your hand.
Ow. Oh, yeah. You're having too much fun with this.
Yeah.
I had to pull your arm to do this, and you're actually enjoying it. Oh, sangria is going down. Well, I'm just saying, I mean, you had ice, but...
We are also filming this after I've worked like 9 hours today, so...
He also stole my tripod. I was gonna film some too, but he took it in his car.
Yeah.
You're doing fine.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Nothing. So, what are some other things that you've been?
Oh, so what is your main job when you go orchid shopping with me? Without the kids. Say we don't have the kids.
Yeah. Pull the wagon. No, it's too. No, I do like actually going and looking at the different orchids. Jessie picks out the different ones she likes, but I do actually enjoy going and looking at the orchids and meeting all Justine's orchid family that she has. So
We are slowly converting him, people.
Yeah.
He is mostly in charge of holding the orchids, or if we do have to bring the kids, he's in charge of babysitting sometimes. Although the kids will still find me, and our oldest has decided he's going to be a filmer, photographer now too.
Mm-hmm.
When I went to crawl the one time, he stole my phone the whole time, which is why I have no footage of when I went to crawl. And when I say crawl, I mean Crawl Smith, but I just always call it crawl for some reason. Yeah, and he actually took really good photos too.
Yeah.
Like most of the photos on my Instagram were from him taking photos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's still like pictures of his feet or like weird photos too, because I mean he's not even 4 yet. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Pretty soon he'll replace you as my backup videographer.
Yeah.
And he's also supposed to be getting footage, which he did pretty well at Palmer's.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And you got to meet Mr. Orchid 365.
Yeah. We talk some and.
We might be meeting up with them like later this month.
Yeah.
If it all works out.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'll just be going by myself.
Yeah.
But hopefully you'll come along.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to orchid support person. So what other... So I guess you can warn them if they live in a tropical environment what happens during hurricanes or cold fronts.
Yeah, so one thing that I love after working like 9 hours is we gotta put plastic up on the line, and so we have to tent our house down like we're gonna bomb it, and then but no, it's for the orchids, and it is important to protect your investment in Florida. Sometimes we do get down to the 30s or low 40s.
I mean, you will admit I don't make you do as much stuff as I could.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we only really do the plastic on the lanai when it's going to be low 40s for several nights.
Yeah.
And then, now if everything freezes, we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't have a big freeze this year. And then hurricanes, everything has to come in.
Yeah.
But we're fortunate where typically we don't have too many scares.
No. Usually hurricanes, that's how we get new lawn furniture, usually.
Oh, you're bad.
No, but...
Well, I will admit, on Floridians' Facebook, we have memes that are very bad. But it's like the cats. So in hurricanes, there's cat 1, cat 2, cat 3, cat 4. And there's cat 5 too.
Yeah.
So there's a meme on Facebook every year around hurricane season that's just literally cats. And it's like angry cats. So cat 1 is like a kitten. Cat 2 is like 2 cats getting turned in a circle. Cat 3 is like a very angry cat. I mean, it's basically, if you live in Florida, you're going to have a sense of humor. Yeah. If not, you're not going to stay very long.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is, there's always a picture floating around of like a lawn chair that gets blown.
And also, P.S. if you're thinking about moving to Florida, don't. We're full down here, so stay up there, please.
You can come visit.
Yeah. But you can come and look at all the pretty orchids and then buy some and then take them home. But
I mean, if they really want to move, they can.
Yes, yeah. No, yeah.
But we're just a little... What's the word?
Just move like close to Palmer orchids.
Not too close, though, because you want to have Palmer orchids keep their land.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, where we live, there's just a bunch of construction, and they've been burning trees like crazy, and it's just kind of sad, and we're just, what's the word I'm looking for? Just grumpy about it, I guess.
Yeah. No, but progress is a good thing. So what's some other things?
So, I mean, you could talk about how you could try to be understanding of your significant other's, like, new addiction.
Yes. Yeah, so I do like, yeah, like I said, I do like going to the shows, and Justine does have a lot of very nice orchids. Some of them she does enter in shows.
Yeah, I actually have 4 that I've entered for this upcoming show. I gotta deliver them Friday.
Yeah. And she's very talented in that way. And it's very, very nice to have the flowers around. I know sometimes I have some in my office, and I do like looking at them during the day.
Sometimes they give you a fragrant one.
Yeah. And the smell, they are very fragrant, and
Right now he has 2 of my, I think I just have 2 of them. 2 of my ones I'm taking to the show because I brought them inside so the blooms wouldn't get damaged.
yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah. Lost my train of thought now.
Yeah, I'm good at that. We may or may not both have ADHD, so this will be a very entertaining video.
Yeah.
I have taught him a few things though. And if your significant other is open to learning, I'd say a good way to get them on board being your orchid support person is to help them learn.
Yeah.
Like, you're kind of interested in learning what types of orchids are.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, let's do a test. Okay, so I have 3 different orchids right now. What do you think stuff is?
So that would be good. Phalaenopsis, obviously we know that.
Yeah, this one we gave you the answer.
Yeah.
What do you think this is?
Cattleya. And I wanted to say,
He's looking for hints, people.
a pretty orchid.
He's not wrong there.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, you know this.
The Vanda.
Yay!
Because with the roots, I forgot about that. And
With the what?
with the roots, with the hang of their.
Say it again. Oh, he's from Wisconsin, people, so he says some really cute words and, or some words very cutely. So, say something with a vowel.
You know, yeah.
Up here, this one's kind of a trick one. It's a hybrid.
Vanda hybrid?
No, not Vanda.
No.
It is a Bratonia.
The one thing I am amazed on is how many different orchids and crosses there are.
Yeah, like hybrids and species.
Yeah, it's very interesting how people can.
And you know the reason I like this one? It's Jamaican Gestrate Head Jays.
Yeah.
We got this when we went to RF for our anniversary.
Mm-hmm. And Justine will get all the crosses and bread.
No, I try to get stuff that I know I can grow well.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is focusing, but this is a cute flower. I was thinking this one would maybe go in the show, but the spike didn't open enough, and this has spotting on it. I think I got spray on it or something. Put this back up. So our kids are sleeping, and the dogs are in the room with us, and I almost tripped over Charlie. Mm-hmm. Charlie, you want to be in the video? Okay. All right.
Just seems just as excited as I am, Charlie.
Oh, come on. He's much better behaved.
Yeah.
Charlie was my first guy before you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can I pick you up? Huh? Charlie, can I pick
Don't
you up?
mind me, but I want to have some more sangria.
Alright, I'm gonna pick you up. I know you're not a huge fan, but you have fans. Look. Okay, here. There you go. You're good. You're good. Loose. Alright. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is Charlie. He's not a huge fan of being picked up. Does he look terrified?
Yeah, he's okay.
Oh, he was my first baby. And I had him before you.
Mm-hmm.
He is... Oh, what's he gonna be? I got him when he was 4.
Probably like 10 or 11 or something.
He's either going to be 11 or 12, I think.
Yeah.
He was in our wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And our anniversary is this month.
Yep.
So yeah, Charlie was the test. If Charlie didn't approve of Justin, Justin would not be here.
Yep.
You approved, right, bud? He's just like, let me down.
Mm-hmm.
You want to hold your baby?
It's okay.
You don't want to hold your baby?
No, she's okay.
No, Lucy needs held. Does Lucy need held, Charlie? Just don't spill the wine because we're on carpet. This is our other baby. This is his baby. That's Lucy. She's a little bit more of a handful. But they're both rescues. So, he's the best dog I've ever had.
Yeah. They both work very well.
And they do great with the kids.
Yep.
So, don't be afraid to rescue a dog.
No.
All right. We're not paid sponsors by the locals.
No, we're going to start singing Sarah McLachlan now. And then, in the arms of... Wrapping up some of the different things that we talked about. Just going to talk about different orchids.
Did you want to talk about what you like to talk about at all? You could say a few things about our being.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get him to start his own channel.
Yeah, I'm going to think about... I have created my channel, just like many videos, but... Yeah.
Oh, you did create it?
Yeah, I am...
Oh, yeah, you did, sorry.
I am going to, maybe start doing some videos now. Basically my channel is just going to be kind of like RVing and kind of being a dad. And kind of like car related.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
It is a very fun outlet.
Yeah. I enjoy doing the YouTube.
And you're very good with the RVs. I don't really understand them.
Yeah. So maybe once I get the channel up, I have a few videos, we can drop it in Justine's channel so we can like and subscribe.
Yeah, once he gets it up and going, I'll share the information. I have done some video of like our RV trips, but it's not my passion, and I don't really know what to highlight. You watch all the RV YouTubers.
Yeah.
There's actually not that many.
No, it's not too many.
Especially ones that have like the size RV that we do.
Yeah. And being in the state of Florida, a lot of people aren't. There's one main guy, but...
he does good videos, though.
Yeah.
But he has like a really small RV.
Yeah.
And he goes by himself.
Yeah, which you could fit anywhere.
We have like a bigger RV, so we always have to think about where we can park and stay before we can really do anything. But we're very fortunate to have that.
Yeah. Kind of going back to the orchids, to be a really good support person, you just kind of gotta be nice to the other person, and that's something that they enjoy. So don't take that away from them. Each person has a different hobby. I know that this has really helped Justine kind of just relax and kind of keep your mind off something. It's a good psychological thing for keeping your mind busy. That's one thing positive we'll say about orchids is it seems to be... Well, there's multiple
I know what you mean. It's just had to throw that little dig in there.
Multiple positive things that make people happy. That's what I like about it the most.
Yeah, and in any relationship, you want to hear the other person's concerns. Like, we haven't been married super long, but we've been married long enough. We have 2 kids,
Yeah. Feels like 30 years. Just joking, people. Just joking.
Don't come at him. He is just joking.
Yeah.
What are we going to be?
5 or 6 years, yeah.
I'm trying to do math in my head. So we have 2018, so 6. Is that right?
Yeah, whatever.
We're both tired.
Yeah.
6-ish, we think.
Yeah.
We're both... we're tired people. We have two kids with the oldest not even... he's not 4 yet.
No, we have 3 and a 2-year-old. He'll be 4 coming up soon.
Yeah, because he's not 4 yet. He's going to be 4, right?
Yeah.
So, no wonder we're so tired.
Yeah. But there weren't any orchids that are wedding.
Yeah, I didn't know about orchids when we got married, which she's very thankful for. That would have been an expensive floral budget.
Yeah, we have orchids at every table.
We would have.
Yeah.
And most of them probably would have been from Palmer's.
Yeah.
I mean, where we got married is actually really close to Palmer's, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, we could mention them. Hunsader's.
Yeah.
We actually got married at Hunsader's farm, so if you look where Palmer's is, it's literally like right up the road. And we both had no idea about Palmer's at the time.
No.
So every time I go to Palmer's, I'm like, we got married up there. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's like our whole lives is on that like one road.
So going back,
I know we go back a lot because we both get distracted, but
yeah.
hopefully you guys are enjoying our random banter. This is basically what we're like.
Yeah.
We think we're fun.
Yeah.
I mean, we're weird, but...
Mm-hmm. Hey, who said weird isn't being fun? Yeah.
You're very tired, aren't you?
Yeah. So going back to orchids.
I'm not helping.
Yeah, I mean, you agree with that. I mean, that orchids seem to find happiness for people.
Yeah, I mean... Are you okay with me talking about a little bit of the sad part?
Yeah.
So one of the reasons you did buy me my first orchid was because we had a miscarriage before we had our older son.
Yeah.
And that was your way of kind of bringing some happiness.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, it was really pretty and I really appreciated it. Yeah. And then it just, the miscarriage is kind of what made me go like plant crazy. I started with just indoor plants. Yeah. Because in my mind, I psychologically decided I was going to research plants that purified the air. So I got into spider plants, snake plants. And then, I mean, I did a lot of succulents for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then originally I thought orchids were like super hard. Yeah. And then I realized I could just throw them on my trees. Yeah. And then I learned more about them from different YouTubers. You can touch my hand. Yeah. And, yeah, I mean, we're young, but we've been through a lot. Yeah. But out of sadness sometimes comes great joy. Yeah. So I've kind of discovered my greatest hobby, and aside from my kids, my husband, and my dogs, my greatest joy. Yeah. Are you happy that the kids, you and the dogs, rate higher than orchids?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I felt so bad when I killed that orchid. Yeah. I think I gave it metal poisoning. Mm-hmm. I had it in this like decorative cup that I think was I thrifted from Goodwill. Yeah. And I think I was letting the water sit in it. Yeah. And I think I gave it metal poisoning. I think it got lead poisoning from the thing. Yeah. But then I kept trying to replace it. And for some reason, the white Phalaenopsis with the purple lip, I just always kill them. I don't kill very many, but... No.
But one nice thing is, I mean, when you look at these all the different pretty colors in the orchids, definitely think, there's definitely a higher power that creates something that beautiful.
Yeah, and nature has always brought me, spiritual peace.
Yeah, that's one reason why we both like RVing, is because of all the different nature aspect of it.
Well, the freedom it brings, too. Yeah. And, I mean, we're both pretty... Well, you didn't used to be outdoorsy. Yeah. I have converted you to outdoorsy. Yeah.
Next step is conversion to orchids.
We're working people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to have a TV show on TLC called Breaking Orchids. Instead of breaking Amish, it's going to be Breaking Orchids.
Oh, you have been working too long today. Yeah. But yeah, a little sad moment that has turned into really good things. Yeah. And we are blessed with two beautiful, healthy boys now. Yeah. And who we complain about sometimes, but we both truly
really and I know we've touched on it a little bit too, but the orchids have made a lot of good friends in the orchid community as well. Mm-hmm. A lot of like-minded people that attracted to orchids.
And some of the orchid people we're trying to convince to do RVing too. Yeah. I'm looking at you, Roxy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you guys already do all the road tripping. You just need to get the cool RV van or the motorhome. Come on. Yeah. I mean, we already follow each other around to all the orchid places.
Yeah. We have an orchid RV a place. Yeah. As long as you don't turn your RV like in the wintertime to a greenhouse.
Yeah, that would be kind of hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you are RVing, where would I put my orchids if we were RVing? We'd have to get land. Oh, there's so many rabbit holes we've gone down.
Yeah. But
hopefully you guys are following this. Like, I'm gonna try to like leave most of it unedited because I think it's hilarious.
Yep.
But yeah, we have made a lot of friends.
Yep.
And I think I mean, there's some that only I've met, but you've met most of them.
Yep.
And I've met some viewers, and you've met some viewers.
Yep.
Didn't they start calling you Mr.BlueJays now?
Yes. Yeah.
He thinks it's funny, but he also secretly really likes it.
Yeah. I'm famous.
Well, you will be after this.
I will be. I made my first star appearance now.
I think you might be getting called back.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you guys can tell, we don't take ourselves too seriously. Life's too short to be too serious.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing I've learned in my short life here, is that, you can't take everything so serious. At least I try to remind myself that. But, yeah, and that's one thing, that's like one thing, you gotta make sure you find something that you enjoy. Like, Justine really enjoys the orchids, and like I said, I really enjoy RVing and car-related things. So I think that's me. The main reason of this video is just being a good support person for your significant other's
hobbies.
Yeah. Do you have anything else? Or?
No, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I think...
Yeah.
I was going to mention a little bit more about the Sarasota show.
Yeah.
So we're just going Sunday?
Yeah.
So we're going to go Sunday. We'll probably be there most of the day because I have to wait to pick up my plants that will hopefully be in the display. And
you are entering in the show. I think you mentioned that, right?
What?
You're entering your plants in the show.
There's 4 that were accepted. So what will happen is they'll either go into the Sarasota Orchid Society's display.
Yeah. Because
at the show there's a couple of displays. The vendors will do a display, and then the societies will do a display. So there's going to be the Venice Orchid Society, the Sarasota Orchid Society, I think Inglewood. I don't know if any other societies are gonna enter. The big 2 are like Sarasota and Venice. They're always competing against each other, which is funny because playing sports, like, we were always, like, I grew up in Sarasota, kind of. So we always played against Venice, and it continues. It's just kind of funny. Yeah. And then there are actually members of Sarasota that are also members of Venice, which I don't get, but I think it's entertaining. Yeah. But yeah, so I have to wait Sunday until they close to pick up my plants. Yep. So we'll be there Sunday most of the day. Yep. Supposedly kid-free. Mm-hmm. Did I tell you Sunday is a date day? Yep. He's thrilled.
Mm-hmm. I just want to say thank you again for the wine. I'm excited to try. Some of the other 3, I'll name you some. You get to see me again maybe on a Wine Down Wednesday episode.
Oh. Yeah. Are you committing to coming back?
I am.
So if they comment enough and say, we like Mr.BlueJays, bring him back, how many comments is it going to take to bring you back?
I don't know. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe so I don't have to take any more money out of my pocket to buy orchids.
Well, we still got to wait before I start making money on the channel. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but still like and subscribe.
Yes, please like and subscribe. As I say, you guys know the drill. Yeah. And so random. Yeah. All right, I think we can add a little. Do you want more, or you got to work tomorrow?
You got a little bit more. Yeah.
You want a little more?
No.
Fill it up a little bit, and then we'll do a little cheer. Mm-hmm. We'll do a send off. What?
So, cheers to.
Oh, and this is the first Wine Down Wednesday of 2024, people. Yeah. Can you guys believe it's 2024?
Yeah, no, this is crazy.
All right. So, what are you cheering? Are you going to say something? That'd be kind of cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, you guys have a good 2024, and hope you find that one orchid that you're looking for.
I just can't anymore. I'm trying to be somewhat serious. It's been a long day, people. Mm-hmm.
It's a very important year coming up. So.
What's important about it?
Oh, never mind. I shouldn't mention that. But,
What, election year?
yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
debatable.
Yeah.
That's a different rabbit hole altogether.
Yeah.
We don't do politics on this channel.
Yeah. So.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. After this sign off, there's going to be a little video of our oldest son helping me unbox the bottle from them. I had it in a different video, and then I was kind of like, well, he's saying stuff and it's alcohol, so I wanted to reach out to the company. But after talking and thinking about it, we all think it's fine. But he's just always around when I'm doing things, and he just really wanted to open the box.
Yeah, he's a very caring child, and he loves being and helping.
Involved everything.
Yeah.
I mean, he's such a sweet kid.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to be doing something, right?
Yeah.
But, again, we digress. But
yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this. If you want him to come back, you have to at least comment a little bit.
Yeah, so at least say, you know, that Mr.BlueJay Orchid, Mr. Justin, he's very nice. At least help my self-confidence come back on another episode again. Otherwise, I'm going to be crying like a little girl in the corner.
Okay, he's teasing. But I don't know. He's somewhat teasing, but he does need something to fuel his ego to come back.
Yeah.
That part is true.
Yeah.
Well, next episode, if you guys comment enough, we could go into our backgrounds. Kind of maybe talk about how we met. That might be fun.
Yeah.
So if you guys would like that on the next Orchid Wind Down Wednesday, and we'll find some way to connect it to orchids, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyway.
Everyone, cheers.
And as always, keep growing, people.
Yep.
So, I got wine.
You got wine?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Sangria.
What's that one?
Black raspberry.
Is there more?
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Sweet blueberry.
What's this one?
Strawberry. 4 bottles of wine. That's pretty cool.